Hi, Nick Bastian here again, striking a new pose on a new guitar stool with a little video today on how to play chord melody. I title this one, Chord Melody as Easy as 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what do I mean by that? We're going to talk about the pinky today. The pinky, this one, the fretting hand pinky, and how important it is for moving melodic notes around on chords. This guitar lesson is going to assume that you know all your major 7 and minor 7 and minor 7 flat 5 chords diatonically in the key of C. So if that's a little bit foreign to you, Google a couple lessons, maybe punch in those diatonic chords and work them up a little bit. They're important things to have. So here's the diatonic chords, C major 7 through C major 7 going up the octave. Looks like this. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5, and C major 7 to the octave. Okay. Now, in playing these chords, the top note I'm playing is on the B string, and it's the third of the chord. So in C, Do, Mi, up the octave, there it is. It's the E note. So what we're going to do is we're going to gradually, for each chord step along the way, of course that's going to rise, that's a C with an E. When we get to D, the third is the F. When we get to the E, the third is the G, F and A, G and B, etc., etc. We're going to advance to the next chord tone from the third to what would be the fourth of each chord by using the pinky. Looks like this. Okay, let's just kind of marching forth and backwards. Third and fourth, connecting them. Fourth being just an adjacent note that we'll get at with the pinky. Fourth can also be thought of as the 11th, of course. They're synonymous, in essence, and the fourth being just played an octave up. If you think of this as a D minor 11, for example, for that kind of sound. So that becomes important, and we'll take a look now at the fifth. Adding the fifth to all of that. The fifth, of course, Do, Mi, So. There it is. A G note, top string. So the fifth is going to be located right here for the most part in our chord grips, the top string. So we're going to play a chord, an adjacent note, and we'll grab the fifth. 3, 4, 5. Here's what that sounds like. I play it on the B string because I'm heading that direction anyway. I could play and go back and get that flat 5 or the F note over the B minor 7 flat 5 on the top string, but it's within reach, so I advance it. Coming back down. There we go, connecting 3, 4, and 5, 5, 4, and 3 from each chord with just that adjacent note. Pinky becomes so important. Last thing I'd like to touch on is taking this piece of information that we've just done and moving it towards the 6th string based chord. So all of these have been rooted on the fifth string, of course. So moving those down, A minor, for example, A minor 7, of course, is right there. Our third is a C natural, G string, 5th fret, and our fifth is an E natural, B string, 5th fret. And the fourth is right here. It's a D note. So we can reach that with our pinky. B minor 7 flat 5, we just march up. And so on and so forth. move chords around. Look for those pathways as you can. Thirds and fifths are very very melodically active, let's say. So they're good pitches to be aware of and find pathways through. Move your chords around. You just never know what you'll discover on the way.